Yeah, I guess that's right. Okay, cool.
Is it usually what?
For some reason, I kept thinking it was mono instead of stereo, but it should be fine because I just separate the tracks at the end anyways.
Okay.
Trying to wake up.
Indeed. It's a very rainy, kind of chill, do laundry, stay at home.
Do laundry.
I don't know. I have a sad life.
Is that what you enjoy doing when you're relaxing with the rain?
It's my Saturday night, and all I want to do is laundry. Getting crunk. I don't even really know what crunk is, but I would get crunk doing laundry.
Is it drunk? Crazy drunk, but it's spelled with a K. Crazy.
Crazy with a K. I thought it meant both getting high and drunk, like smoking pot and drinking.
Yeah.
So maybe you can do that with laundry.
Yeah, why not?
Hey,
you can do anything with laundry.
You can do anything. You can mix anything with laundry. This is It's All Gone Terribly Wrong, a podcast of absurdities, oddities, and obscenities.
Ayo!
And I am Rebecca Carlson.
And I'm Jordan Stock.
And thank you for joining us today.
On this momentous evening when we actually remembered to introduce ourselves at the very beginning of the show.
Yes.
We did even better than last time.
In the year of our Lord, 2021. So, yes. Thank you for being here today. I know there's a bunch of stuff we wanted to talk about before we get into the content. So I've made a list. I'm sure you've made a list. Why don't you kick it off with number one?
I don't have anything.
You don't have anything?
I don't have anything.
Okay. Well, disclosure, I have been drinking wine for several hours now. This will lead into the first note that I had. We discussed our Patreon and made some adjustments to that because we have been talking about Patreon, but we actually didn't have an active Patreon for a minute. It is now active. What we wanted to do is let you know, everybody, all the listeners, that we have shit shows, which were our previous Patreon exclusive content. Those are actually available for free right now on any platform that you're listening to this podcast. And they've been free for over a year. But in 1 month from now, so whatever date that is, TBD, however, a month from now, those are actually going to go back to being Patreon exclusive content. So if you haven't listened to them yet, they are labeled shit shows. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear Nuka chewing the shit out of his phone, but
I'm gonna have to. Hey, bud.
He's being a noisy boy again. Last week he was drugged from the veterinarian, and this week he is full of energy, so Jordan gave him a bone to occupy him, and he is a little bit noisy with it.
Too loud.
But that's all right. So yes, those Patreon exclusives are up now, but will be taken away, removed from normal feeds in 1 month.
Yes.
And they will become Patreon exclusives, and we'll start doing Patreon exclusive content continuing forth. TBD on that. But you have 1 month, and we have 1 month to figure that shit out.
Yeah.
However, there are some other benefits to signing up for Patreon right now. If you sign up, some of the tiers have exclusive offers like stickers and t-shirts. And I think that's all I had for Patreon. Just want to make sure everybody gets a chance to listen to those shit shows that are out there for free right now in the next month before we take them down. Beyond that, Jordan stepped out of the room, so I'm just filling void. Filling silence. Feelings, voids, and silences.
Okay.
Did you want to add anything on Patreon? To the Patreon comments?
No, I think it sounds like you covered all of it.
Noise.
Sorry, Nuka doesn't know how to do anything quietly.
Nuka, he's a loud boy. So yeah, that's the Patreon business. And Pensacon, we officially got our media passes approved. So we will be at Pensacon.
Yay!
Doing all kinds of fun stuff, TBD, what it is. We've had some discussion on things that we wanted to accomplish. So I think maybe we're going to record one more time. Is it going to come out before the next one? So no, this is the last one before Pensacon actually happens. We will post what we're going to do on social media. So if you pay attention to our Instagram and Facebook, you'll be able to keep up to date with what we're doing during Pensacon, which is the 21st through the 23rd. I know we may have some really exciting content that has yet to be approved, but if it is, we'll definitely announce that on social media. Other than that, the year before, we did games and interviews and gave out some merch. So find us and pay attention to our social media to see what we're doing during that time.
Yeah, you can get free swag. You can buy us beer.
Definitely buy us a beer.
And get weird.
And we'll just get so weird. Let's see. What else is that? That's all I had for notes.
Yeah, I thought I had stuff, but I don't think I do.
What about what has all gone terribly wrong for you this week or terribly right?
Oh, that was one of the things that I was going to ask too. Man, I should have thought about this. My life is so uneventful, nothing has gone wrong or right.
That, I would say, is a great week.
I guess.
That's a pretty successful week. In the world of adulting, that's a successful week.
That's true.
When nothing happened. Nothing notable happened.
Yeah. Yeah, I got nothing. What about you?
I was like, congratulations. This week, it's been another roller coaster. Like, some days are good, some days are bad. I've had finals, just getting through all the final projects for school, and that's been rough. Plus work, learning new stuff at work, and that's been tough. Just balancing everything. Plus, at the same time, just being generally sad about relationships and shit. Yeah, I know. I sound really pathetic. And actually, listening back to the last episode, I literally had the thought, like, oh, I don't sound as pathetic as I feel.
You don't sound pathetic at all.
Great, because it is not the case when I go home. It's sad, but yeah, you know what? Right now, boys are dumb. Don't approach me. But but in the future, I'm open.
We'll check back with you when it's acceptable for you to approach Rebecca again.
Exactly. Right now, it's a little bit. So what I'm trying to do is channel all my energy into like productive, like I've got stuff around the house I want to take care of, and I have been taking care of, like all these little things like hanging pictures and stuff that that have been to the wayside. Yeah, I'm finally taking care of it.
That's good. That's a good way to deal with it too. For
right.
Sure.
And instead of like moping and like, I don't know,
woe is me.
Yeah, like I'll force myself to get on the treadmill every day, and so yeah,
that's
it's
good.
Just right. So I'm actually like getting more stamina. So getting, I don't know, I guess literally working it out.
Yes,
it's just a lot of sweat and sadness.
Get all them demons out.
Yes, but I do feel
I don't know if you can hear
it's so
that.
loud, guys. I don't know if you can hear it. And Nuka's getting scared. Oh, poor little baby. He'll attack any human, but thunder and lightning he can't do. What are you doing? Trying to climb the walls? What a weirdo. Literally trying to get into my lap, which is like, no, baby, you can't.
He's a 60-pound dog, and he's all muscle.
And we're in bar chairs. Yeah. So. Sorry, Nuki.
Lay down. Your bed's right there.
You're okay. Everything's fine. Yeah, so that's what's gone terribly wrong and right. I'm so happy that the semester's about to end, and I can have an actual summer a little bit, because the class I was going to take was actually canceled because there wasn't enough students that signed up.
Oh, really?
But they're converting it to a completely online, because there was a portion that I was going to have to do like at a specific time and blah, 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 blah. It wasn't as flexible.
Well, that worked out well. Then. That's nice.
And they're pushing it to July instead of next week.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
So again, I get somewhat of a summer, so maybe we can solidify some of the podcast stuff during that time.
Yes, definitely.
That's my week in a nutshell.
Yeah, I was trying to think. Yeah, all I've got is the medication that I've been on for the past 4 years of my life. My doctor was like, well, let's take a break from it and see where you're at. And
that's rough.
Yeah.
I know.
It's not even like that bad. I just don't want to fucking do anything.
Yeah, it's like an immediate. So it's always worse. I know that when I stopped taking Wellbutrin and switched to just the ADHD medicine that I was on, at first, like the first few days, I felt awesome. You know, I was like,
yeah.
I felt like, oh God, I'm so glad I don't have to take both. I can just do one. And then slowly, I think within the 2 weeks, I realized like I feel worse than before I started taking it. And everything you read online is like, that's what happened, or that is a potential of what can happen. A lot of people can stop without withdrawals, but like, I think for as long as we've been taking what we've been taking and the dosage that we've been taking, it takes a little bit. So
yeah, absolutely.
Everybody give Jordan some encouragement online.
Thanks.
And just give her like daily, you're okay, you can do it, you're almost there, you're almost through the tough time.
Yeah.
Because that is true. Nuka is being so needy right now because of the storm. If you own dogs and they're storm babies, like, you understand.
He needs a sweater.
He needs a sweater?
One of those thunder sweaters.
Thunder sweaters?
You haven't seen those?
I don't know what that is.
Yeah. They're like weighted blankets, but they're sweaters, and they're supposed to help your dog feel like more secure.
More comforted.
Yeah. He's an anomaly, though, so I doubt it'd affect him.
No, he would chew it up, and that would be that. Well, it's only going to be like this for the next 3 hours.
I was debating on giving him Medican.
What did I say?
What did you say earlier?
Oh my God. Gosh. We can get I can't even remember, but it was...
Is it like regate or something?
It was something like that. Acquaintance or something.
Acquaintance, yeah, that's what it was.
Instead of acquainted or something, I don't know. I think I was trying to say acquaintance in appearance. It came out acquaintance.
Oh, those are the best words, man.
Oh, jeez. It's been a fun evening so far.
It has.
I tell you what. So my story is really short. I'm very excited about my story, but it's pretty short because it's happening now.
Okay. Well, I went last week. Yeah. Mine's pretty short too, but you go ahead, especially if you're excited. Oh wait, yeah, you told me that you were excited about it too, I think. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. That was me taking a sip. Yes, I did text you that I, like, as soon as I discovered this story, I was like, oh my God, I have the perfect story. You're gonna freak. And I hope you freak as much as I've like built this up.
Well, then, Rebecca.
Oh, yes, please.
Tell me a story.
Absolutely. I would fucking love to. I can't wait. I've been waiting 2 weeks for this shit. Well, maybe like a week. Okay. So in a weird synchronicity, last week with your amusing story, I told you I was going to get that in there somewhere. So last week's story, Jordan discussed the Emu Wars of Australia. And I mentioned somewhere in that episode that one of my favorite podcasts is Mysterious Universe, and they are from Australia. So in a freaking weird synchronicity, I'm listening to their latest episode, which is like a week or so after we recorded ours. Mm-hmm. And they casually mentioned this Emu War. And oh my God, I took a screenshot because like the direct quote from one of the hosts was just fucking amazing. It's the best. Okay, so it's Benjamin Grundy is one of the hosts of Mysterious Universe, and he literally just says, emus can fuck out. Fuck out? Nope, fuck off. And that was... I texted you the wrong thing. It autocorrected. And I took a screenshot of the autocorrect. And then I read it like I was Ron Burgundy. I can't handle typos.
Like you were on Burgundy. Oh, God.
Oh, stay classy, San Diego. Who typed a question mark? I'm such a literal teleprompter reader. Oh, God. So the quote was, emus can fuck off.
All right.
Which is true. We discussed that, how terrible those creatures are. But isn't that weird, though, that, like, I mentioned... Okay, you talked about that story, and I mentioned that podcast, and then that podcast within the week talks about that same fucking story.
That is really weird.
I mean, I've been listening. They've been on for 10 years, and I've been listening to them for I don't even know how many years. Not the full 10 years, that's for sure. But I've never heard them mention this MU war before, and then like just within the week, it was crazy.
That's bizarre.
So, in that same episode, or maybe. So they have a plus episode and a regular episode. So one of those episodes in the last couple of weeks, they mentioned this topic that I wanted to do. And as soon they didn't go into depth on it, they just kind of like casually mentioned it. And I was like, oh, wait, no, I need to go into that and figure out what the fuck is happening. Mm-hmm. So how do you feel about resurrected Russian warriors?
Oh, God. Oh, my God. I'm already excited.
Yes, we're going to Moscow, Russia.
Yes.
Who, by the way, between Australia, okay, so our top 3 like listening countries are US, Australia, and Russia.
Really?
I think so, yeah.
I hope so.
The last time I checked the analytics. So we're just hitting all the spots.
Oh my God. Let's just fuck the US, man. We'll just get popular in Russia and Australia and just stay over there.
I mean, we're popular in the US by a little bit more. So let's keep our American.
No, we love all of y'all. Listeners. All the countries the same.
We actually have listeners like all over the place. I think Libya is one of them. And I'm like, hey, Libya, if you're listening, can you tell us what's up? Like, yes, what's going on over there? Just fill us in. How'd you find us and what's going on? How's the weather? How's your local sports team?
How's the weather?
Just drop us a line. Okay, so resurrected Russian warriors. The Russian defense minister recently announced that he wanted to use DNA from a 20-year-old archaeological expedition to clone a 3,000-year-old army.
The whole army?
Like, as many of them as they can.
Oh my God.
Yeah. They want that DNA. And
they want that D.
They want that D. They trying to get that D, y'all. DNA. In 1998, Russia and Germany sent archaeologists to Siberia, and they found the remains of and I wrote this phonetically because it's
good.
Yeah,
because that worked out so well for you last time.
Right.
I'm excited.
Scythian.
Okay.
It looks really fucking cool the way it's spelled too. I have it written phonetically, so I'll show you later. Oh, it's right here. Scythian.
Oh, okay.
So like it reminds me of like, I don't know, like Sith and like what's the thing that the Grim Reaper.
Oh, a scythe.
Scythe.
Yeah.
But then like isn't a Sith from like Star Wars?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's
call.
like,
oh, well, that's appropriate because we're recording this on May 4th.
Oh my God. Synchronicity. We're doing something right. So yeah, it's a really badass name. So Scythian warriors, they're nomadic. BT dub. They were active between the 7th and the 3rd century BC, and they are actually of Iranian descent, but they lived in what is now southern Siberia. The discovery took place in the Republic of Tuva at a place called Valley of the Kings. And these warriors were buried alongside their ritually sacrificed horses.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. Complete.
That's intense.
Yeah, I know. Complete with ancient harnesses. And okay, so it is hardcore because it's like a common practice for these warriors. And scientists thought that it was normal to sacrifice, just like in the Egyptian, I want to say pantheon, and that might be right too, but you, like, if you're a king or a god, you were buried with like your servants and all of your like riches, everything you would need for the afterlife. Same situation here, but they didn't realize that these warriors, as evidence shows, may have sacrificed their own horses instead of like somebody else doing it, like in a ritual. It's like they actually did it themselves.
Holy shit.
So that was one notable thing. And here's another pronunciation, and I hope I apologize to our Russian listeners. I did listen to several versions, which was not helpful, of this pronunciation, but Sergei Shoigu is the Russian defense minister, and he's also a Tuva native. He is also the leader of a Russian Geographical Society. And he has President Vladimir Putin's ear on this because Putin was actually at the meeting where he announced his plans to use the DNA to do the cloning. So how is this possible, you ask?
I do ask.
Thank you for asking. Oh my God. I'm trying to remember the pronunciation as I'm trying to say it, and it's not working. But Shogu? Oh my God. That does not sound right. I apologize. The Russian defense minister believes that they will find enough DNA from the remains preserved by the Siberian permafrost to move forward with the project. So because Siberia is pretty much frozen, like totally frozen all the time.
Oh, it's like well preserved.
Yeah, it's one of those areas where if you happen to die and are buried and away from the elements, they might find viable DNA from wherever, like the bog bodies or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it's in Germany or France or something like that. They were able to get like DNA from teeth because they were so well preserved. So similar to that. And so he's very confident that they will find what they need to at least extract DNA from some of the bodies, maybe not all of them. But the Russians were also very nervous about doing this because they didn't want to disturb the site and anger the spirits.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Actually, it does, but it kind of threw me because I was like, oh, these Russians are like, I don't know why I have this like preconceived notion that they are not spiritual or religious. I feel like they're just like, they've got a stereotype of being like pragmatic and kind of stoic and just like hard and
right.
I don't know like how to.
No, I understand what you're saying. Yeah, you wouldn't think that they would
believe in the mysticism, you know, like other countries, because they've just had like such a hard, I don't know, century.
Yeah.
that all religion has lost its luster.
Yeah, they kind of be like, oh, fuck it.
Apparently that's not the case. So
that's interesting in itself. Yeah.
So glad to hear it. But they did take this. glad to hear it. glad to hear you kept your spirits up. Literally. Yeah. So they were a little nervous about digging up these graves. So what they did is they hired a shaman to be present and like do rituals and stuff like that, and kind of like oversee things to make sure that they were doing things as respectfully as possible.
Damn.
Yeah. So they were pretty serious about this. They cited Dolly the sheep as an encouraging example of what's possible in the world of cloning. And if you remember Dolly, she was the first cloned mammal in 1996.
I remember Dolly.
I vaguely, I read this and I was like, oh yeah, I sort of remember that, but I didn't really know what all went into it. But it was a project by the Rosslyn Institute, which was a part of the University of Edinburgh. Sorry, in Scotland. And as I said, it was Dolly was the first cloned mammal, and so she was a sheep. Some of the media outlets say that this is a ploy to raise nationalism during a time where thousands of troops are being deployed to the Ukrainian border. So it's kind of like a distraction or a way to get support for the government. Like,
oh, I see. Yeah.
We're trying to extract this ancient Siberian bloodline.
Yeah, turn your eye away from this other thing.
And also we have these troops, fighting for our, whatever.
Right.
So there is a lot of resistance to this. Why this project? Why now? Why is the Defense Department concerned about this project and why now?
Yeah.
Like, it's a little weird, odd timing. And when I say thousands, I mean like hundreds of thousands of troops are being deployed to the Ukrainian border right now.
Oh.
So it's like,
I should have known that.
I mean, yeah, it is one of those things is like being kind of downplayed in the media.
Mm-hmm, of course.
That's not the place for this podcast.
Yeah.
So
definitely not.
Although some media sites are saying that might be the case, I am going to choose to believe that they are resurrecting these hot Russian warriors because they heard that I need a new boyfriend.
I think so. I think that's it.
That's what I'm choosing to believe at night.
I believe that as well.
Those long, lonely nights.
At least Russia's got my back.
Right? I mean, who doesn't want a hot fucking Russian warrior?
I do, yeah.
Sign me up. How do I become a patron for that? But who really knows if this is a real deal? Because, I think it's cool. And
it is cool.
My only question is, will they be resurrecting or trying to clone the horses as well? Because that would be a challenge, I think.
Yeah, I feel like that's what I was wondering when wouldn't the horses be easier to do than the warriors?
Who knows? I mean, they started it ethically, maybe. I think that's like what the big deal is.
Yeah.
Is like ethically, they've only cloned like mammals, and as far as like animals, like they haven't crossed that human threshold yet. So
I mean, it's a little scary.
It is scary, and it makes you think about all the theories and speculation, conspiracy surrounding Russia's biological and psychological experiments in the 80s.
Yeah.
A la Stranger Things. Mm-hmm. So maybe they've already done it. Maybe they walk among us. These hot Russian warriors.
Ooh.
They're already here.
Well, if they're listening, send us your phone numbers.
It's all gone terribly wrong at gmail.com.
Yes.
Care of. No, I'm just kidding. Yes, please do. I know that was super short, but
no, that was good though. That was really good.
It's a tiny bit timely because it's happening now. Not many details out there yet. So if there's, more to come, I will definitely update. But I apologize. That was extra short. I can't believe how short that was.
We also haven't bantered much. Usually we banter for the first 30 minutes. We kind of just like jumped into everything.
We did. I didn't watch the movie you told me to watch, so I apologize.
Oh, what movie did I tell you to watch?
There Will Be Blood.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah.
I didn't watch it.
That's fine. You kind of have to be in the mood for it.
Yeah, and I guess I wasn't.
There's not a lot of dialogue, and it's pretty dark. So.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Well, I went to go watch a movie, and I asked my brother, I was like, this is the movie I was supposed to be watching, but I'm like, meh, about it right now. And he suggested Unforgiven. I think that's what it's called. The Clint Eastwood and Morgan Freeman and a bunch of other, Gene Hackman.
Doesn't that movie gets quoted a lot, doesn't it?
Does it?
I feel like it does.
I know Tombstone does. I don't know if I would recognize a quote from Unforgiven, but it is good.
It was good.
Mm-hmm. It's a Western, obviously.
I love me some Westerns.
Oh, me too, right? And I can't believe I hadn't watched this one. But obviously being Clint Eastwood, it's one of the, I guess, but more notable ones.
Okay. I'll have to check that out.
I won't give any spoilers beyond that because it is pretty good.
Okay.
So I watched that instead, and so I have nothing to comment on the other movie.
That's fine.
For our movie hour. And yeah, it's been like kind of a blah 2 weeks. I've literally been on a homework lockdown. So yeah. I don't really have any additional things to say about that. I
really don't either. Mine's been blah too, so at least we're on the same level, I guess.
Yay.
No, I like that topic though. That was awesome. And I'm glad I like that it's current because we can, keep going back to it and see where the hot Russians are at.
Where you at? I need to learn some Russian. So send us some video or audio or video, some clips of you speaking Russian.
And taking your shirt off.
As long as you've been told that you should be someone who takes your shirt off. That was so dumb.
That was great.
You know what I mean.
I've been learning Russian on and off.
Really?
I do not feel comfortable speaking any of it, but I'm using Duolingo. I need to really buckle down and stick with it because obviously you kind of lose it.
For sure.
So I need to do that better. They're going to take over the world.
Duolingo?
Yes. No, Russians.
I don't know, man.
They're not. But then again, you never know. I feel like they got a lot of shit going on over there that we just don't know about. Or that the government
they do.
Isn't discussing, at least.
So 2 things popped into my head as we were discussing this. Mm-hmm. Russia and China.
Oh, yeah.
So China is doing some shit too that is making them more of a contender in the technological scale. They're also partnering with Russia on several things. One of them notably being a lunar space station.
Oh, really?
Or lunar camp or whatever.
Is kind of scary in itself.
It is. It can be nerve-wracking, yes. And I don't want to get too political.
Yeah,
and I
we're
won't.
not going to do that now.
So if we were to be hopeful, a collaboration between China and Russia for a lunar camp is, one, it's great because China doesn't really share with anybody. They have said, when it comes to space exploration, that they are willing to share their information. And they have to a small degree with, other European and Western scientists. Because this month, April, both the UAE and China had a Mars probe enter the orbit of Mars. And later, I think next month, Mars is landing their lunar lander.
China is or Russia's landing it?
Well, Russia's already been there, I think. China and the UAE have made it to the orbit of Mars for the first time.
Okay.
And China has plans to send a lunar lander, like a rover, like what we have, down. And I think that's next month. So there's a lot of things happening. And Russia is partnering with China on the lunar. I keep saying lunar. I meant Mars. I keep saying lunar, but Mars is where China's landing their rover.
Okay.
And then also they're building a space station in space. And also they're building a lunar camp with Russia.
Damn, China.
Yeah. And they're launching a bunch of satellites, and so they've got a bunch of shit going on.
Damn.
Sorry, that was super confusing on a bunch of stuff regarding nothing relevant to my story.
Figure it out. Just drink some wine, get on Rebecca's level, and it'll all make sense.
So we hope you brought your beer because we are trying to bring that weird.
That we are.
All right, Jordan. That was the end of my story. Do you need anything before I request your story?
Let me get another beer.
Pause music. It's very bossa nova.
The music? Thank you, Brandon, for writing that music and sending it to us.
Yes. Awesome. Thank you.
Do you need anything?
I'm good. I've got too many liquids. wasn't sure. Are we back?
We're back.
We're back. It's like some 80s like Entertainment Tonight. We're back. Hey, Jordan.
Hey, Rebecca.
As soon as you find your notes.
I got them.
Won't you tell me a story?
I'll tell you a story.
Great.
We're really awkward tonight.
I know. Last episode seemed so smooth and seamless. And
I know,
tonight I'm too drunk, too tired, and not enough happened over the week to be excited about.
All right.
Nice.
Let's spice it up.
Spice. Spice is the spice of life. It's one of those things that sounds deep, but it isn't.
Oh, spice.
Spice is, I forget the word for that. It's like all those, like that rash of, it's like memes and like mantras that sound deep, but they're really, they mean nothing. Spice is the spice of life.
Oh. All right. And words.
China.
I feel like celebration isn't the right word.
Honor.
I guess in the spirit of things opening back up.
Okay.
Because of COVID, I decided to find interesting like festivals and stuff that go on.
Fucking awesome.
Across the country. So I just have a list of them.
Okay, awesome.
The first two I found don't have dates to happen this year. I have to burp and it's not working. Okay.
There it goes.
That was gross.
I was like, I'm going to pat you like a baby.
The first two just sounded fun. The first one's the Pillow Fight Fest, which usually takes place in Greenwich Village in New York City. And it's just a bunch of people go there to the park with a bunch of pillows and have a pillow fight.
Oh my God.
But it's kind of cool because all the pillows then are donated to the homeless.
Okay.
So they didn't have that this year, obviously, because especially with it being New York City.
And sharing pillows. That's probably like, even the homeless are like, I don't want I don't care if you're from Greenwich. No. I don't want your pillow.
Then the next one was the Lebowski Festival, which is normally in Louisville in Kentucky.
Like the Big Lebowski?
Yeah.
Okay.
They just dress up and drink White Russians and have unlimited bowling.
Oh my God.
I can get behind that. I don't bowl. I suck at bowling, but I like the Big Lebowski.
Yeah, no, we should definitely try to make that one some year.
Last time I went bowling was like in middle school, and I accidentally threw the ball backwards.
Last time I went bowling was some time ago, but I was an adult, and it was here in Pensacola.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't mind doing that again.
It's not my strong suit. Oh, and my shoulder's all fucked up now, so I feel like that's probably not something I should be doing anyway.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Or learn to do it with the other
left-handed.
Yep.
Yeah. Nah, I'll just sit there and cheer you
or
on. Or
granny.
And drink White Russians. Oh, yeah, granny bowling. That could work.
We'll give you bumpers and everything.
Yes. The next one, I feel like you've probably heard of this. You covered the running of the bulls.
Mm-hmm. San Fermin.
Yeah. So there's a New Orleans version. Have you heard of it?
I mean, is it like the one we have here where it's like rollerblades and roller skates?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the Big Easy Roller Girls, and they chase everyone.
Mm-hmm. That happens here too.
Does it?
Or it used to. I don't know if it happens now, but yeah.
We need to bring that back. That'd be fun.
We'll check into it.
Some of these were just kind of relevant to stuff.
It might be happening like right around now too.
Oh, we'll definitely have to check into it then. There's a Mothman Festival.
Of course.
In Point Pleasant, West Virginia.
One of my top like must-dos at some point.
Dude, yes. We could go this year. It's September 18th and 19th.
Okay. Actually, I think we'll have to TBD on that.
Yeah, for sure. It's obviously based on the movie, but apparently they've got alien research speakers, paranormal activity speakers, and then of course you tour the area where Mothman sighting happened, and you get to take selfies with the Mothman statue.
Yeah, which doesn't look anything like what I picture the Mothman to look like, right. But that is the closest description to what most people have seen in the area.
Yeah, that would be fun.
I love cryptids.
Next one. Wait, what are cryptids supposed to be exactly?
Cryptids is just a classification of like animal that's not defined clearly by anthropological standards, you know, like Bigfoot, Mothman, you know, Jersey Devil, Chupacabra.
Not know that. Okay, so anything not directly related to aliens is
that's not like
thing. Okay.
It's not like classified through any other scientific term like Homo sapien or you know, whatever.
Nuka's a cryptid.
Canis obscurus.
The next
absurdus.
one?
Sorry,
absurdus.
I don't know why.
Absurdus.
Absurdus, oddus.
Nucurtus.
Obscenitist.
Twins Festival.
Oh my God, that would freak me out.
Yeah, I was gonna, like, you don't think about some of them. It's not like super crazy one, but it's, a bunch of fucking twins just get together. And the theme this year, so it's in Twinsburg, Ohio.
Oh God.
And it's August 6th through 8th, and the theme is the Roaring Twinties.
Oh no. That's even creepier for some reason. That I love the Roaring Twenties, but like
all
that
these
just
creepy ass twins dressed up in like flapper outfits and all the old school stuff.
And I'm like, the twins from The Shining.
Yes,
that's close enough to the 20s. Like the wardrobe, that's close enough. Mm-hmm. Gross. No, skip it. Skip it.
They have a twin parade. Most of these events have parades, but I just like that they call their parade the double take parade.
Oh my God.
They have a wiener roast raffle. I don't know what that entails.
How does that even fit? Like, oh, and we also have our wiener roast
raffle. Like, what?
Oh yeah.
How does?
What are you raffling the roasted wiener? Everybody else gets raw ones.
Oh God.
You get the cooked one.
Oh God.
That doesn't make any sense.
No. Then they have a twin contest, most alike, least alike.
Oh, wow. I would hate to be the judge on that.
Yeah.
Like, how do you decipher who's the twinniest of all the twins?
The twinniest. Twinning.
Twinks is what I always say. I know that's not the actual term for it, but for whatever reason, I can't help myself and say twinks when I say instead of twins. It'll never end.
Wolf stock.
What?
Wolf, like bark. Wolf stock. It's in Toronto, Canada. Dude, that'd be so much fun. It's just like I had the set list pulled up. They actually have like a bunch of like good bands playing. And so there's over 200,000 human attendees. So can you imagine how many puppers are there?
So it's a festival where you can bring your animal.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a music festival. You bring your animals.
Bring your dogs.
Nice.
And they have a parade again. They have running of the pugs.
Oh God.
And a dog fashion show.
Okay, I do want to go to that.
Yes. Oh, shit's getting real now.
Shit's getting real.
The National Hollerin' Contest.
Oh my God.
In Spivey's Corner, North Carolina. That's September 11th. Oh, Wolfstock is September 18th and 19th of this year.
Okay.
So, in case anyone's interested.
Sure, no. Throw those dates out.
Yeah.
Sounds like there's some conflicting dates, so you might have make some tough choices here.
Yep, very tough choices.
So what do you do at the Hollering Festival?
So I actually have a video.
Oh, yay.
I don't think it's going to pick up on the sound, but... Oh, it's because we're plugged in. Can you hear it on there?
Let's find out. Oh, God, these things. These were the worst headphones. I don't know why I bought them. No.
No?
I hear nothing.
All right, well, you'll have to listen to it later.
It's
play it for you.
A man in a straw hat, guys. It looks like a very, very much a country fair.
Yeah, it's literally what the name is. They're just like...
Are they yodeling?
No, they're just like... Ooh, whoop, 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 ooh.
Pig hollering, then.
It's not even like pig holler. So the reason why the festival's a thing is... It started in 1969, and it's dedicated to the art of hollering, which was the main method of communication in rural North Carolina before
yelling
the
through
telephone.
The mountains.
Yes.
Okay.
It's amazing.
Okay, I'm on board.
And that guy is very good at it. We'll have to post it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's hollering.
I love that.
I wish I could give you a better example.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about now.
Yeah.
I don't know why you should have just said yelling through the Appalachians.
Yelling through the Appalachians.
Okay.
Yes. Then the Roadkill Cook-Off in Marlinton, West Virginia is September 25th. They're not cooking actual roadkill, but animals that are typically found on the side of the road.
Like skunk.
Yeah.
Ew.
Some delicacies previously have included teriyaki marinated bear.
Okay.
Squirrel gate.
Squirrel gate.
Squirrel gate.
It's like Watergate, but squirrels.
The squirrels took all the evidence. I don't know what happened.
They tried to tap the DNC.
We figured it out. Squirrel gravy and biscuits and deer sausage. Just a few of the things. I'm sure, like, I don't know, man. I want to go. I bet it's fucking good.
I will not be eating
armadillo.
there. Don't they have like herpes or
they have leprosy?
I think I said that last time, right? Leprosy, not herpes.
Then there's a cow chip throw in Prairie du Sac, Wisconsin.
And cow chips are
Wisconsin,
cow
Wyoming,
poop.
Wisconsin.
What's the abbreviation?
WI.
That's Wisconsin.
Okay.
WY is
that
Wyoming.
would make sense. That's September 4th, Labor Day weekend. Yeah, so dried up cow shit. Current record is 248 feet.
Oh.
No gloves are allowed.
Oh, God. Why?
Because you got to be legit, man.
This is
if
COVID.
If you're going to do it, you got to commit.
I don't want cow COVID.
Oh, and their slogan this year is double your pleasure, double your fun, oh my God. Okay.
That's a great slogan.
Double your pleasure, double your fun, come toss cow chips in 2021.
Oh my God. This sounds like it's a collaboration between Twinsville, Twinsing, and the cow.
It should be.
Right? Double your pleasure, double your fun. First of all, copyright infringement, by the way.
Right.
I'm pretty sure Wrigley's has a copyright on that.
Even doubling, like...
Huh?
What are we even doubling?
Twice as many poops. We've been here's what happened. This is why it's double your pleasure.
They missed 1 year.
They did not get to do it in 2020.
Right.
So they saved all that shit.
Oh shit.
So now
that's it.
Now to get rid of all this shit, these cow chips, you got to double fist it.
Yeah.
Double fisting cow chips in Wisconsin.
I wonder what the technique is to throw them. Like, do you throw them like a frisbee, you think?
Have you ever played frisbee golf?
Yes.
Okay, so I imagine a whole lot of that technique.
Like, okay.
So you got to get it level and got to give it the right amount of force and flick wrist.
Yeah.
Wrist flick.
Flick wrist.
Wrist flick. And for me, when I play,
when you play cow poop throwing,
yes, when I practice with the frisbee off for my next cow chip tournament, for whatever reason, like if I throw with my right arm, it will always veer to the left, and vice versa. It's weird. I don't know. It's the way I throw.
I'm not a sports person. I don't know how any of that works.
Sports talk.
Yeah. Cow poop. The Chicken Show in Wayne, Nebraska. It's July 9th through the 11th. They have the world's largest chicken dance, of course.
Oh, my God. Oh, like a lot of people.
All the people, yeah, are doing the chicken dance together.
First of all, they have the largest chicken, and then they make it dance. Dance, fat chicken dance. For our amusement.
I like your take on it better.
We're going to make this fat chicken dance.
Ooh-wee.
And then throw cow chips.
I feel like all of these festivals combined.
Yes.
Yes.
That's the next Burning Man. Or Fire Island, or whatever the hell that shit was.
Maybe, yeah. May as well be. Burning Man. Yeah, Burning Man was on some of these lists, and I was like, fuck
Played
Burning
out.
Man. So, like, a lot of rich people that want to just have orgies and do a bunch of drugs for a weekend.
I mean, you can do that anywhere.
Yeah.
You don't have to go to the desert and be all dirty about it.
Yeah, dude. Okay.
We talk shit because we've never gone. No one's ever invited us.
I had an ex that used to go. That group of people is not my people.
They don't seem like my type of people, although I don't know, like, for sure. I'm still, like, vague on a lot of details there. So
yeah,
I reserve the right to
judge
and then retract my judging because I've gone and I actually find out I like it later.
I don't think I could even, I don't know.
Things change.
Yeah, true. However, this next one sounds a lot more fun than Burning Man.
Okay.
Mike the Headless Chicken Festival.
That sounds terrible.
In Fruta, Colorado, August 27th and 28th.
Oh my God.
It's the celebration and remembrance of the life of Mike the Headless Chicken.
Oh my God.
In 1945, a rooster named Mike was decapitated by a farmer, but then for whatever fucking awful reason, the farmer decided to keep him alive after chopping his head off.
How?
And was able to keep him alive for 18 months by feeding him with like an eyedropper with a mix of water and milk.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, it's kind of awful.
Are there pictures?
Yeah, I don't have any. But
gross. I'm looking them up now.
it's kind of fucked up. It's like, so people see it as like a story of like perseverance and inspiration, but as far as I'm concerned, it's just like cruel and fucked up.
Yeah.
And they have a chicken wing eating contest on it.
Oh, that's fucking tacky.
Yeah, it's pretty awful.
Oh my God, you guys.
Apparently he died from choking on a kernel of corn.
How?
Is there a picture?
There is a picture,
Let me
but
see.
Like, I don't understand. And it definitely looks alive. It's not like puppeted or whatever.
Yeah, dude, no, it's fucking weird.
It must have like just...
It had like enough nerves or something going on. Still.
I don't understand like enough about avian like anatomy to know where their brain function.
Yeah, I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
It's kind of fucked up. It's like,
it's extremely fucked up. This is Frankenstein shit.
Celebrate that. Yeah.
Right. And then and then like eat chickens on top of that. That's not a celebration. That's more like a
like this guy was fucking cruel, fucked up person.
And they're celebrating the oh my God. It's like having an Ed Gein festival.
Oh my God. Yeah. It's pretty fucking weird.
Wow.
I feel like
that's so insensitive to the victim.
You can do better, guys. Yeah. Poor Mike.
Oh my God. You guys, look at those pictures.
Or don't.
Or don't. Trigger warning.
The Great Texas Mosquito Festival.
Oh my God.
Oh, I forgot to look up where in Texas and when.
Is it mosquito or mesquite?
No, mosquito, not barbecue.
Okay.
It includes a contest called Mosquito Legs.
Oh, God.
You show off your legs, and the judges depend on, like, judge based on how mosquito-nessy your legs look. Like how many legs look like they definitely attract some mosquitoes.
Oh, God. I thought you were going to say, like, they're going to count how many mosquitoes are on you or how many mosquitoes have bitten you.
They just look at your legs.
Gross. That's so creepy. Okay, who signs up to be a judge for that?
People that like legs.
That's weird. No, I would never enter. That's creepy. I don't want some weirdo staring at my legs.
Someone in Texas does.
Although they are delicious.
Mosquitoes?
No, I mean my legs for mosquitoes.
Your legs are delicious.
Yes. I'm constantly being attacked.
Dude, I feel like I am too. I mean, I guess there's got to be like some sort of science behind that, right?
Yeah, like you have sweet blood or something.
Yeah, I always get like ravaged by mosquitoes.
Same.
They also have a mosquito calling contest.
Oh, a calling contest? How do you call a mosquito?
I don't know. The winner that attracts the biggest bug.
Biggest bug? Mm-hmm. How do they measure this? That is so weird.
We need to go and find out.
Where is it again?
It's in Texas, but I didn't write down where in Texas.
Okay, well, as a Texan, I can say this. We're fucking weird. We're just weirdos.
I like how you are from Texas, which is already weird, and then you move to, like, by far the weirdest fucking state.
Right. I know. I'm just all fucked up. I have no hope. There's no chance. Wait, I have no chance. There is no hope. Strike that, reverse it.
The next one is... Sorry, I was looking at the time. Man, I only have 2 more. The Underwater Music Festival. Have you heard of this one?
No.
It's kind of cool. It's in the Florida Keys, but it's also kind of weird because, so it's to raise awareness for coral preservation.
Okay, I can get behind that.
It's at the Loo Key Reef, but it's like if you're raising awareness for preservation, then why would you have a big festival
in the water, trampling on the? Is it literally?
It's not right where it's not like on the reef, but it's still kind of weird. I don't know.
You know it's going to get trashed anytime. Like we know living in Pensacola, and it's a very
tourist town.
Yeah, it's a tourist town, and like every spring break and summer, the beaches get trashed, and people just feel like they can leave their garbage anywhere. People even leave they'll come down and buy like umbrellas and chairs.
Oh yeah, they leave all of it.
And then just leave it on the beach. Yeah. Like, we don't need these, can't take them on the plane. Like, just leave it. That's so freaking weird. Like, and rude.
And lazy.
Stop being so lazy when you come to our town. We live here.
For real.
You freaking trash bag.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was really offensive.
You trash bag.
Get a trash bag. I know that didn't come out right, but whatever.
No, I like it.
You trashy bag.
You trash bag. You're a trash bag of a human.
But seriously, don't come to Pensacola. It's beautiful on the beach. Don't trash our beaches, man.
Don't do it anywhere. It's not like it takes that much effort to fucking pick up after yourself.
Literally, there's a trash can within walking distance.
Yeah.
Don't be so freaking lazy.
Yeah.
God.
For this festival, they have like special underwater speakers that they I'm sorry. Rebecca's reaction. Oh, that was so good.
An underwater
Is that
speaker?
not what you expected?
It's
an underwater music festival.
I'm picturing like some sort of like biologist underwater in a snorkel, and it's just like bubbles. Like you have to interpret a bubble.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't understand, but I'm sure it's possible.
They play the music underwater, and then people, like different divers, have like costumes, and like local artists and stuff make whimsical instruments, like fake instruments. Okay. But the divers go underwater and act like they're playing along to the music.
Okay.
They have like a...
So only snorkelers can really get the full impact?
I mean, I guess like...
Or scuba divers?
Not necessarily. Like everyone goes. You're still wearing the costumes and stuff in and out of the water. It's kind of just like a big beach party, I guess.
I gotcha.
And supposedly like...
So like the Luna Fest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they've got a...
Where is it again? I forget.
Trombone fish and a sea flute are some of the examples of instruments. It's in the Keys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's a Florida thing.
It's a Florida thing.
I like you said, what'd you call it? A, not a skin flute. What is it?
A sea flute.
Sea flute. Skin flute's the only one I'm familiar with.
I used to play flute in middle school. I used to play skin flute
in middle school.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, well, good to know.
Yeah.
This episode is not parentally approved.
Are any of them, though? Mm-mm. All right, nope. So last but not least, actually, so there's two more, but the last one kind of almost deserves an episode unto itself, and so I'm saving it, and we're going to talk about it next week with maybe some extra stuff. But anyways, so for now, last but not least, is the mooning of the Amtrak.
Oh my God.
And
I want to be involved in that.
And
that sounds nationwide.
Right.
Like, that should be a nationwide effort.
One day a year, everyone just goes out and moons the Amtrak. I fucking wish, dude. This is in Laguna Niguel, California. It's on July 10th.
Okay.
It's
coming up.
Mugs Away Saloon, which is obviously right next to the Amtrak. Literally no one has an idea, like no one knows for sure like why or how it started. According to the event's website, it's believed that in 1979 a guy named KT Smith told his friends that he'd buy the next drink for everyone who ran outside and mooned the next train coming.
Nice. I imagine that's exactly how it happened.
Probably. So now a shit ton of people just go out there. I think it was like over 1,000. And they just go out and, like, on that day, hang out at the bar and just moon all of the Amtraks that go by.
I love this idea so much.
It sounds like they, like, likened it to Mardi Gras. I guess just because it's a more, like, adult atmosphere vibe. They've got street vendors. They throw beads, apparently.
Okay, and butts?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Beads for butts. Instead of beads for boobs.
Beads for butts. I fully support this. I will show you my butt for some beads.
Maybe we should change one of our Patreon levels to beads for butts.
I support it. We'll give people beads. Oh, and they have wet t-shirt contests. So
it should be wet pants contest or something. It's like you put some white shorts on and then douse your ass with.
Is it urine or is it water or beer?
Gross. It's yellow.
Not if you're well hydrated.
True, you're right. Your pee should always be the color of light straw. Like just a tinge of yellow is what they say. A piece of light colored straw. PSA.
A straw of all the things to compare it.
That's exactly what I've heard, though.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, like I
Google
know
it.
It's not supposed to be like you want it to be light in color.
What color?
Yeah. On that note,
should my PB
health corner today. If your urine is super yellow, you need to drink more water. Stay hydrated. That's how you stay healthy and happy.
They there's so many color guides. Yeah, pale straw color. You're normal, healthy, and well hydrated. It's literally called
pale straw.
Pale straw color.
Okay.
No color, transparent. You're drinking a lot of water. You may want to cut back. See, there is such a thing as too much water. I have another thing to say about that. I say wagging my finger. Okay, so you know how everybody gets on this water kick to like lose weight and be healthy? Like that's the number one thing people do. And they buy these like giant ass like jugs and fill them with water, and that's like their daily goal.
Oh yeah.
Okay, guys, not everybody has the same water goal. Just want you to know that you can be overhydrated.
That's a really good point. Yeah.
I need you to be aware of this. Don't think that. Okay, so I figured this out, or I went on this journey where I was like, okay, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to drink the recommended dose of water, and like really struggled with it. I was peeing all the time, and I started feeling more thirsty. Like the more I drank. And some people were like, oh, that means you're adjusting, or that means you're doing it right. And I'm like, no, that doesn't feel right. And I figured out that that's not true. It's because you're drinking too much water and your body doesn't know what to fucking do with the rest of this water. So You need to pay attention to the color of your pee, not how thirsty you are really, you know? So again, pale straw color, not colorless or transparent, not dark yellow or amber or honey or syrup or brown ale.
No.
Or pink to reddish.
Ew.
That's not good. That means blood is there.
Yeah, that's not good at all.
Also, you know, be mindful of your medications that you're taking because that can play a part too.
Definitely.
Learn that the hard way.
Yeah.
The fuck is that? Why is my pee this color? I can't remember. I think it was the podcast Strangest Thing I've Learned This Week or something like that. I haven't listened to it in a long time, but they did a segment on odd colored pee. It's like purple pee or something like that. Yeah, it was some sort of medical phenomenon, but
Wait, so if I Google that right now, why is my pee purple?
I think so. I know Gatorade can do that. I remember, no, that's your poop. Sorry.
Oh yeah, Gatorade can.
Purple Gatorade can turn your poop green. And yes, I know that from personal experience.
How much Gatorade were you drinking?
I was drinking a lot of Gatorade.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was another thing, like when people first like try to do like health kicks, they tend to make the same mistakes. One of them being drinking a lot of sports drinks. And that is not healthy. There's a lot of sodium in sports drinks.
Yeah, there's a shit ton.
So unless you are dehydrated, literally dehydrated, you should not be drinking any sports drinks.
Yeah, people don't realize that. Yeah, there's a ton of sodium in all of those.
Yeah, that was one thing I was doing, was drinking a lot of sports drinks to get off of soda, and that is not a good replacement.
Yeah.
And also, it turns, if depending on the color of your sports drink, it can turn your poops in different colors and really give you a fright in the morning.
Didn't we talked about like the glitter pills before, right?
No.
They sell
glitter pills?
Glitter pills.
To make your poops glittery?
Your poop glittery, yeah.
Oh my God. No, we didn't talk about this.
Picking up her phone.
I'm not really sure that would.
Are you looking at a picture or you're just going to order some?
Glitter poop pills. Both. I don't know if I'm going to. Oh my God. Unicorn poo. It comes in like, oh my God. You can get neon yellow, pinks, purples, turquoises, neon green. Holy crap. There's such a market.
I could have sworn we did talk about this. Maybe it was off mic.
I must have been really drinking.
It was being marketed to pregnant women because a lot of times women poop when they're having their baby.
Oh,
and so you could have glittery poop when you're having your kid.
Wow. That's crazy. Okay, so there is a picture, but I'm pretty sure that it's staged and not real.
Can I see it?
Yeah.
Is it really gross?
No, I mean, it looks kind of fake.
Oh, yeah, that looks fake. It looks like frosting with sprinkles on top of it.
Yeah. Or clay or something. Mm-hmm. And then there's like this kind of picture, which doesn't make any sense at all. It just looks like somebody dumped glitter into the toilet.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Unless they had diarrhea.
Right. Whiskey shits.
Ugh.
What'd you call them? Hot snakes. Okay, so this one, apparently they gave it to their animal because, like, this is an animal poop. Or somebody pooped on the ground, like on their carpet.
Oh, my friend's dog ate some glitter.
Oh, I didn't read.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's pretty much what it's going to look like, I guess.
I mean, if they would be safe to give your pets, I would totally give them to Nuka, like, before I took them out on walks. Oh, no, wait, but you're supposed to pick their poop up, aren't you?
Outside?
Yeah.
I mean, if you're in public.
I just became a dog owner a year ago, a year and a half ago, but I never take them out. Like,
yuck. I'm sorry that I Googled that.
I'm surprised you were so excited to grab your phone right away and look at it.
Okay, so at first it's just a bunch of glittery pills, and like that's cool because it's like a rainbow of pills and they're glittery and that's fun. And then I started getting into like actual poop pictures and I was like, oh, too far. That's enough internet for today. Oh, God. Okay, well, back to the PSA from last week. If you are not somebody who's going to take my advice and courtesy flush,
then at least take some glitter poop pills.
you better be one of those folks.
Take a shit ton of them.
Yeah, right? I mean, there better be some glitter in that fucking...
Or you know what? You don't even have to take the pills. Just carry some glitter in your pocket and just sprinkle it on top of the water after you poop.
Like salt and peppering? Yeah. Hey, you know what? It's better than just poop alone. That's for sure. It's a step in the right direction.
What would you do? Like, would you be concerned if you, like, walked into the stall and there's, like, poop but, like, glitter in the toilet, too?
Not now. Not now. Now that I've been informed of that's a thing. Before this, I would be like, what the fuck? I would definitely have to take a picture of it. No shame. Like, I mean, a little bit of shame.
No, I would take a picture of it, too.
And then I would have to, like, but I would only send it to, like, a few select people.
Like me?
Yes, definitely you. You'd be getting that picture and be like, I might, if I was nice and, like, thought about it, I might send a pretext and be like...
I was going to say, I feel like you wouldn't even send a pretext. It'd just be the picture.
Right? No heads up, no, hey, so I'm going to send you something and it's going to be somewhat disturbing, but also odd and absurd and obscene and definitely on brand for us. And shiny. So sparkly. Okay, so I kind of want to try them. But then, like, how do you, like, it's not something I want to share. Other people's shit, sure. Like, I would take a picture of that and send it, but not my own. I would never send that picture.
Do you want our listeners to do it and send us a picture?
I don't know. We asked so much for them. We asked for audible dog farts.
Followed through with anything yet?
We have yet to receive any audible dog farts. Jesus
Christ. Oh, but Catherine.
I saw that.
Yeah, Catherine said that her and Anthony would send us.
She promised, however.
She did. We're holding you to that.
No audible dog farts have arrived in our inbox. It's all gone terribly wrong
that a couple
at Gmail.
Days ago. We're anxiously awaiting your dog farts.
10 years from now, somebody's going to be listening to this episode and finally send us one. And be like, here's one. I've been saving it all these years, and now I have a reason.
You know what it reminded me of when I was editing that and listened to it?
Can't believe it reminded you of anything.
The episode of Letterkenny where they have the fart book. Mm-hmm. And then...
cat farts.
Yeah, Katie, does the cat farts.
Mm-hmm. It did remind me of that. That is for sure. Nuka, you finally calm down. It's ASMR time. It's raining now. And we're going to be here doing stuff. That's not a fun sound.
It does sound nice out. I want to know, what else do people listen to when they go to sleep? Like, what's the craziest thing? We're going to make a Facebook post. I want to know what people listen to help them sleep.
I've definitely listened to this.
There's any, like, weird stuff?
I definitely don't have any weird stuff, but I do have Calm.
Yeah.
The app Calm. And my favorite one I'm obsessed with is the Velveteen Rabbit ASMR. And it's by, God, what is her name? Emma Whispers Red.
What is it? So she just reads the book?
Yeah, she reads a portion of the story, or it's a abbreviated version of the story.
Isn't that story really depressing, though?
It's a little sad, but it gets happy. It has a happy ending.
Does it? I can't remember.
In this version, there's a happy ending, but her voice is so pleasant, and it's definitely ASMR, which I'm all about. But I like their sleep stories and their meditations and stuff like that. I'm really obsessed with this app right now.
I'll have to check it out. I miss them.
But weird? I don't know.
I mean, I used to listen to, like, death metal.
To fall asleep?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
It still makes me sleepy. Like, if I'm driving and I need stuff to listen to keep me awake, like, that makes me tired. Because it's just, like... It's kind of just like noise.
Yeah, background.
Yeah.
Especially if it's music you already know. Mm-hmm. Like that's for sure. I could be listening to like super poppy whatever, but if I already know the song and it's like if it's like a playlist that I've listened to like 100 times, mm-hmm. It is just going to be background noise after a while.
Unless when driving though, if I can sing along to it, then it'll help me stay awake.
Oh, for sure.
I don't sing along to death metal.
Not these vocal cords.
Dude, tree frogs, though. I miss, like, when growing up in Breeze at both the houses I lived out there, it's like loud though.
Oh yeah.
Like I'd have people come stay over, like family visit, and they'd be like, how the hell do you sleep to this? Because you open the front door, it's just
It's
like
nothing. Yeah, it's like a chorus.
But I like it.
Yeah, my friend Katrina has a retention pond behind her house, and it's that way. She's got a lot of frogs out there. And yeah, you open a sliding door and it's like just nothing but tree frogs.
Yeah, it's like a wall of frog noises.
You literally sound like you're in a bayou, you know?
Yeah,
so,
oh yeah.
That is a nice noise though. I like that. I like the crickets and campfires and fireplaces and
yeah, I do too. Rain 100%.
Definitely. Yeah,
which sucks because it's hard to hear in this house. And then like I have to have white noise, so I have like a fan.
I have a air purifier.
Yeah, I used to have that, and I just have like a fan, like a sit down fan thing, which kind of sucks because it's like if it rains, you can't hear the rain over the fan.
But you can't fall asleep now without the fan.
Exactly.
So it's catch-22. Yeah. I do my Calm and the air purifier. So it's like, and I sit there and I'm like, I can't hear my meditation or whatever because of my air purifier, but I don't want to turn it off. So
yeah,
you just struggle. The struggle is real.
It is real.
And it's only teaching us to be less flexible in other spaces.
I know, and I think about that a lot too, because yeah, like
if you have to go travel somewhere,
yeah,
it's impossible to fall asleep.
It is. When we went to NOLA, I was thinking about that because so in the hotel though it's fine because it's like they usually have fans in there, and so you can keep the fan on and stuff. But yeah, other places I was thinking about that. Like I'd be screwed because I already struggle with sleep, and I wouldn't be able to sleep at all if I didn't have anything. Like every little noise fucking wakes me up.
The older I get, the same. Like the less tolerant I am of other sleeping arrangements. Mm-hmm. So my next boyfriend has to be like willing to stay at my place only.
Yeah.
Once a week and no more.
Once he walks in the door, he can never leave again.
You're never leaving. Oh man, nope. I definitely need to be with somebody more flexible than that because my schedule is so crazy. Here's the thing, like I want a relationship, but I have zero time for it. I have like once a week for that, you know? But I still want somebody to, you know, like be there at the end of the night. You know, we may not do stuff. We may just be like zonked out on the couch or whatever, but like I still just want that. That's what I'm missing, I think, is like
a warm body.
Yes. I'm so tired of these dead bodies in my bed.
They're so cold.
I mean, they get so inflexible.
One of those boyfriend pillows.
Oh my God.
Put like a heating pad in it.
Oh my God. Okay. But yes, no, I have in a way created similar items in the past.
I don't even like sleeping next to people anymore though.
I do and I don't. My next boyfriend cannot snore.
Yeah.
I can't deal with snores.
Dude, I'm with you on that 100%.
Sorry.
Sorry as well, but that is...
I mean, that is the first thing that breaks every time I say that. Like, every new boyfriend, I'm like, I'm not going to have a snorer, and then immediately get a snorer, and I'm like, okay, I guess it's fine.
Because you don't know until
it's too late.
A lot of people, I feel like, are in denial about it, too, so they're like, oh, no, I don't snore, and then you get next to them at night, and it's just like, oh my God, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it's like, no, you're the worst snorer I've ever heard in my life. How did you get so far in life without anybody telling you this? Right. Pretty sure you're not breathing right. Or like,
yeah.
Something's going on in your body. I think you're dying at night. You might want to get that checked. I'm not sure.
I just don't even I don't know, maybe because I relied on it so much more when I was younger. Like I always wanted someone to cuddle and always had to have someone next to me. But now I'm total opposite. I'm I need space to do a full X snow angel thing in my bed. I don't want anyone near me.
I'm definitely a person that likes to start cuddling. I want to start out cuddling, but then by the end of the night, we're on opposite sides.
Yeah.
Get the fuck away from me.
Nah, I'm with you on that. Even like a king size bed isn't even big enough. I need like two next to each other. I need a literal bedroom. Like the whole room
wall to wall bed
to be a bed.
Nice. You think that, but it doesn't matter how much space you have on the bed. You're still going to end up on the side. Like,
yeah,
you're only going to get a little piece of that.
That's true.
So I agree with that. I'm hopeful of, I don't know, like, I struggle between like having wants for a relationship, but then also trying to be open to, I guess, not being tied down or I guess stuck on an idea,
right,
or an ideal or whatever.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
It's difficult.
My journey continues.
People tell you not to settle, and you're not necessarily settling, right. But then at the same time, it's like,
but then you have like,
how much give and take should
right,
there be?
right. What's the difference between settling or not settling and asking too much?
Yeah, exactly.
Like no one tells you, there's no real answer to that. So I don't know. We'll find out. And honestly, to be honest with you, I should not be dating right now anyway. I should be like still recouping and like just focused on me. However,
it hasn't been long, but you'll get there.
I know.
I mean, you meet people when you least expect it, I feel like.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Yeah.
Every time. Yeah. And how I am so wrong every time. I don't understand. Like, I don't understand. That's the really crappy part about being in a relationship that you think is like you see all the signs of like, yes, everything's checking off, check, and then all of a sudden you're like thrown into this chaos of like, how was I so wrong about everything? Yeah, I've been eyeing that bug the whole time. There's a bug crawling on the wall, and Jordan just found it.
Bug, and
it's just a little beetle or something.
That's fine, as long as it's not crazy.
Hiding from the rain.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, you're fine.
Steer away. Yeah, but I'm with you on that too.
It's just mind blowing. Like, I don't get it.
It's fucking exhausting.
It really is exhausting. It really is exhausting. But that is why I love myself.
That didn't seem forced at all.
I was trying to reach for something hopeful, but all I was thinking was like, that is literally why I drink. No, not trying to bust in on someone else's
fair enough.
Jam, but that is quite literally why I drink.
I feel like it goes either way. You drink when you're in a relationship because the person drives you crazy, but then you drink when you're alone because you're alone.
Because I'm alone and sad. No, I mean, I'm good. I'm in a good place, I think.
I hope so.
I'm so excited for this month. We've got so much going on with getting things back on track. Our Patreon starting.
I'm super excited.
The Pensacon Funtasery. Everything we got nothing but fun to look forward to. I think there's been some other things that popped them up in my I told y'all wine does something different to me.
I like it.
Some other ideas have popped into my head over the last few weeks, and I think we're just going to have,
That's good. It's going to be a good summer. I'm excited.
Yes, that's what I was trying to get to. It's going to be a fun summer. So, and see who's all. Do you have anything further?
I don't.
All right.
Do you?
No, I don't.
Okay.
So I guess until the next time it all goes terribly wrong.
I'm Jordan Stock.
And I'm Rebecca Carlson.
And we're sorry.
That's record, so hit stop. Why is my pee this color? 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 Is my pee this color?